What's up everyone, it's Jeremy. If you enjoy my content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out. Appreciate y'all.
It's hot. It's definitely hot. It's only like 73 degrees, but man, am I f***ing baking. What's up everyone? Welcome back to another ride along. Today I'm on 202 in Pennsylvania, not too far from Route 1. And for those that actually watch this series, yeah, I split this ride up into two videos. I don't even care about it. You know, I need content right now, and that would have been a long ass ride. I gotta take a fucking whole other different way back home, because the way I wanted to take home in the original video, or last ride along video, damn, what an asshole. Who fucking does that? You fucking dickhead. What a piece of shit. If I were one car length ahead, he would have been doing that to me, and I might have had the fucking... Yeah, I'm not going to say what kind of criminal acts I would have done. I'm not going to incriminate myself. But anyway, thanks for interrupting my intro, dickhead. But, the way I wanted to take home, the bridge is out. The bridge has been out for a couple of years. So I'm kind of forced to ride down the highway of 202, which is not the most fun ride in the world. But I figured while I'm up here, I don't come down this road that often, because I would much rather take a more scenic route if I'm gonna come up the Brandywine or just anywhere up this way. I mean, if I gotta get somewhere fast, fine. 202 is arguably maybe faster if you're not stopping at shit like this. All these damn stoplights. But since it's been so long since I've been up here, I used to take this road up for trainings and stuff at the job when they would send me up to King of Prussia. Let's see how much has changed. I mean, it looks mostly about the same, but it's, like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually taken this road up here. So we'll take the road down and maybe do some highway stuff. Need to have a fountain in the middle of the road. A big old American flag, yeah, America. Not the biggest I've ever seen. That's what she said. But it's definitely one of the bigger. I don't remember this being 45 on this road, either that or I just ignored it. You know what? Shit, that's right. I probably could have... No, this isn't the one. I might have been able to take a right down here and taken that old way down to 141. The one I came up on. I think it's this one, but I'm not entirely sure. Is it this one? Well, it should be this one. I'm almost positive it's this one. Yep, it was. Oh well. Now we're on 202 for the rest of this duration until I get to 95. You know, the wild thing is it is like 11 a.m. right now. Shouldn't y'all people be at work? You got jobs or something? Like, why are we out right now on these roads? And if you don't have a job, how are you afford some of these vehicles to be able to be out here? This definitely is not the most congested this road ever gets. Trust me, this is a fucking traffic nightmare around here. I mean, you have to be on your due diligence and dodging shit. As you saw previously with homeboy there that just decided, I'm going to be in a left lane and I want to cross the fucking road. People do stupid shit like that. So realistically, you probably don't want to be on these roads and there's a lot more people on them. And this has got to be, you know... I'll tell you what, with these stoplights, this is going to sound like a rant video, like I'm doing nothing but complaining. But you know what? I only got myself to blame. I took this way, so this is 100% totally my fault. But this has probably got to be the most poorly planned out stoplight to road combination. Like the planning that goes in to make sure that you're not constantly hitting red lights I don't think there is any. And this is probably the worst road, with the exception of maybe 40. That goes from like Newark down the Bear and then eventually out into Elkton, Maryland. Those are all poorly timed fucking stoplights. Like there is no flow to traffic on that one, and 202 is almost as bad. Like this is just, I mean, this stretch isn't too horrible, but you shouldn't be hitting traffic lights like that. That's just unacceptable. We'll get a little break here, and then once we cross over into Delaware, it'll be back to Stoplight City. Speaking of which, Delaware. I don't understand how we got the tagline of endless discoveries. I mean, we're the second smallest state in the country. Eventually, you're going to see all there is to see in this fucking state. I mean, there isn't much. And you get less of it the further down south you go. Look up here, at least you got a bunch of shops. You have a movie theater over there. You've got a Target. You know, I'm sure every fucking town's got one of those. We also got a dying mall we're coming up on. I mean, if it ain't dead, it's wishing it was. Old Concord Mall still chugging along there with, I don't know, maybe 60% occupancy, something like that. Oh shit, that's a Sprouts now? I think that used to be a makeup store or something. Makeup, or like a Barnes & Noble bookstore or something like that. Got one of those down in Middletown. I don't really know what they sell other than groceries, but I got fresh vegetables, organic stuff, all that hoity-toity shit. But yeah, Concord Mall, man, on its way out the door. I heard they're going to put apartments there once the anchors leave. Which, there's a dead anchor right there, Sears, man. Don't you even think about it. I see you creeping up. And then this guy, here we go. It probably looks not as bad or possibly worse on camera. Oh, there's that TGI Fridays that closed too. Everything's fucking closing now I think about it. I don't know how bad. I mean, I wasn't in any danger. I didn't have to hit the brakes or anything, but it's just like, that's the shit you gotta watch out for, because people don't pay the fuck attention. They are so distracted anymore with these damn cell phones. You know, I try not to be too tyrannical and be like, cell phones shouldn't function when you're in the car. I know other people that feel that way. But you know, I gotta have my music. Like, I can't not have music in a car. Occasionally you might have that shitty day at work where you just go home demoralized and defeated and you don't even want to listen to music. You just go in silence. Like, sometimes you have days like that, but for the most part I'm going to need music, and I'm going to need that cell phone to function, because that's how I get my music. Yeah, there are CDs, there are MP3 players and all that stuff, but then I got to go through and actually buy CDs, or, you know, get them through legally questionable gray areas and pop them in the car, and then you just don't have the availability. Like, Spotify is great. Like, I'm not going to try and plug them. I don't get paid to plug Spotify, but I have not found a better platform that allows for the kind of organization I want out of my music. I'm a little bit of a music snob. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I like what I like, and some people don't understand why I like what I like, but I think my tastes are pretty diverse, and I have all sorts of playlists that show that diversity. I haven't seen anything that's come close to it. There used to be an old Krispy Kreme's over there. Ain't Krispy Kreme anymore. It's a crispy fucking nothing. But yeah, I don't think we should be getting rid of the cell phones after they go past a certain speed, you know. But there's got to be a better way. Like, there should be like tougher penalties and stuff like that. I mean, I understand, like, you might get a ticket or something if you get busted texting and driving and all that, but it's not hard to make shit hands-free, man. You got like little gooseneck things you can stick in your cup holder. You can mount it somewhere. There's all sorts of things that you can do, but people just don't do them. You know, they got to get that constant validation and dopamine from seeing somebody like their post. And you know, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit of a social media whore myself, not by kind of choice. Well, I guess it is kind of by choice. I wanted to record these rides, so I kind of put myself out there. I'm fucking terrible at it, don't get me wrong. I am not good at social media at all. Like, I post videos, like maybe 30 people watch them. Maybe 30 more will go back and watch them if I start to blow up a little bit, but like, I am not good at posting stuff. I am not that vain. I am not that interesting enough to where I need to put my entire life on blast like that. And plus, I kind of like privacy, you know? You don't need to know what I'm doing every second. You always got to keep them guessing. And we had a pretty good stretch there without a stoplight. I mean, I went through a couple yellows, but I'll be damned if I'm going to fucking hit my brakes in this kind of traffic so that some dipshit behind me can rear end me. Not gonna happen. Same reason why, I mean, most of y'all know this if you ride. I mean, yeah, putting it neutral at a stoplight's probably not a good idea. Maybe if the person behind you comes to a complete stop and you trust where you're at, sure, but yeah, this is This ain't never going into neutral on this road. I'm constantly looking at my rear view just to see. Here we go at the fucking stoplights. Again, poorly timed. Or wait, are we gonna move through this? Oh, this one turned green. Okay. I'm still gonna say it's poorly timed. But yeah, you always gotta check your mirrors, make sure that person stops. Because the last thing you need is some Karen or some fucking teenage girl or some dipshit not paying attention and deciding, oh, you know what? I can't see that big old red light in the middle of the fucking road. And then decide they don't want to stop. And, you know, we're coming to the conclusion of 202 here. We're going to jump on 95. But, yeah, there used to be a Chuck E. Cheese. Or no, Showbiz Pizza when I was a kid. It's Chuck E. Cheese after the fact. I don't know if it's still there or not. I don't even know if that's, like, a thing for people or not. Like, do people still go there? I don't have any kids, so I don't know. I know, like, my nephews and stuff like that never go there. I don't know if it's just not a classy place anymore. I mean, I'm gonna say it stopped being classy the second it stopped being fucking Showbiz Pizza. Showbiz Pizza was the shit. Huh, what if I can get on 141 from here? You know what? We're gonna have an adventure. Oh, you're gonna try and get over in this lane, dickhead. Let's see, I have never gotten on the 141 from here, but you know what? I don't feel like taking 95 either, because 95 is kind of shitty. Let's jump on over here. I can't imagine it makes for a particularly fun ride. Oh, nice. I had no idea you can get in from here. Oh, at least this will be slightly nicer. Just make sure nobody's fucking barreling down. Nope, they're not. We're going for it. Little fucking groundhog right there. Did you see that? Just chilling on the highway. No wonder they get fucking hit all the time. It actually wasn't too bad of a stretch on the 202. It's definitely been way worse. Definitely could have been way more scenic, but you know, at least we're on twos. Everything's scenic when you're on twos. I'll tell you what, I hope my audio is picking up. I've had some jank solutions at the moment because I still want to get out and record content, but I had one of my pieces in my helmet rig here fail on me. I was able to diagnose what it actually was and got the part ordered. And of course, anytime you order from Amazon, it's like the only place I can get the shit now. Like, this is reasons why I miss Radio Shack, right? Radio Shack would have had what I needed. Radio Shack was great. I understand it was kind of maybe a dying breed. People aren't really built like they were. People aren't really like imaginative or creative or just curious like they were in the 80s and 90s. Like, now people just want instant gratification. Like, I just want to buy the computer. I don't want to build it. I don't want to learn how it works. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Like, I've built computers. I've built numerous computers. I've fixed shit. I've fixed electronics. I've done all that stuff just because I'm bored, right? When it's broken, you can't break it anymore, and you might as well fuck with it and see if you can fix it. If you don't fix it, at least you'll learn something, right? Radio Shack was great for that kind of stuff, but Radio Shack also would have had the part that I needed. I could have had it by now. But instead, I'm actually trying two recording methods right now. I'm trying through the Cardo, through the mic on that one, to my voice recorder on the phone, which is fine for solo rides. It's not going to pick up anybody on the Cardo. And I also have the microphone plugged into the GoPro that also picks up my voice too. So hopefully between the two, I've got some usable audio. If not, I'm going to dub over it and pretend like it was meant to be that way. I've already done that a couple times, and then tell me if you've noticed, you know? Probably not. Or at least, if I did a good enough job, you didn't notice, right? That's a interesting name for a vanity plate there. I've really been around this part of 141. That's kind of nice. It's not the kind of highway I was expecting. Unless I didn't take the right place. that's the Brandywine. That's why the other bridge was out. Fuck it, we're going for it. Couldn't see for shit there. Huh. That's really cool. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. This can't be 141. Where the hell am I? I am so lost right now. Oh shit. Sure, let's go south. We'll go south. South is typically home. I think what I'll do is we'll just ride till the camera shuts off and pull over or something. Guess I got so caught up in talking I fucking zigged when I should have zagged. It's a long ass stoplight. But through the magic of editing, it's going to be a very short stoplight. Unfortunately, what you're not seeing is me fucking sweating my balls off right now.
Many unbearable hours later.
Oh, there we go, finally. Fucking hell. Jesus. All that just to stop at a stoplight again. Nice. Must be kind of close to Wilmington or something. I saw just a bunch of trash in the road. Anyway. I'm gonna try and figure out. Oh, fucking hell. Did you see that? I'm pretty sure I just left the fucking ground on that one. Ow. Oh, fuck this place. Fuck everything about this place. There was no avoiding that. That was just a straight up, look, they go the entire fucking length of the damn, oh, here we go. Cross traffic, you assholes. You fucking know better. This is why you slow down a little bit. Anyway, yeah, that fucked up part of the road spanned the entire lane. Just got a back adjustment. I don't know if it was a good one or not. Just that remains to be seen, but yeah, here's another. Oh, fuck you. This place, man. Woo, that wind. Golly. Alright, at this point, I'm taking this shit personally. I feel like this is deliberate. Fucking bumps in the road, like, God. Oh shit, we're in Wilmington. Yeah, I know where I'm at now. Well, here's bonus footage. The city of Wilmington, or at least the financial district for it. I was going to head down probably King Street, make a right, and then go from there. That's weird. I've never taken this way into the city before. To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever really ridden in the city before. Gone up here a couple times to renew my concealed license and jury duty and all that kind of stuff. I used to go to school here too. Yeah, that was fun. I went to school in the fucking hood, man. I mean, it's probably worse now than it was back 20 years ago when I was in school, but I don't know. When I was in high school, I was the kid that wore all black and had the trench coat and shit like that. And unfortunately, this is right around when some things happened in Colorado I don't want to mention because I don't want to get hit with anything. But if y'all grew up in the 80s and 90s, you know what it was. Yeah, I mean, I guess people just kind of left me alone for that one. I mean, I'm a pretty cool guy. Like, I think I'm pretty cool. I think I'm pretty chill. Like, I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't try to hurt anybody. Never pretended to try to hurt anyone. But I get why people were probably a little afraid. But that might have actually kind of helped be a little defensive too, and kept people from fucking with me, which is nice. Especially when you're, you know, fucking high school kid, and you're walking through some of the not so great parts of Wilmington to get to what we see right here, Rodney Square. Take the damn dart bus home when your school would get a fucking bomb threat. Yeah, I mean, it got so bad to the point they just stopped fucking telling us. Like, that's always fun. They just, you know, who cares, right? They just, whatever happens, happens. And, yeah. I used to catch the dart bus right here, and I would take it right on home, because I figured if anything was going to happen, it wasn't going to happen with me being there. I wasn't going down. I don't know who was calling in what, but get me the hell out. I'd sign myself out. I was 18 years old, catch the bus home. Well, the real kick in the ass, if you didn't know the bus system back in the day, for those that have not been financially not as well off to where they've had to take the bus, is getting on the damn wrong side of the road. Yeah, I feel like everybody probably makes that mistake at least once, where you get on the wrong side of you catch the bus on the wrong side of the road, and instead of going to your destination, you go way outside of your destination, probably wind up here at King Street, because this is a busing hub. Now they have a busing hub at like the Christiana Mall. But yeah, you would think you're going to your destination, you'd be there shortly, and then you take the entire lap around the route and wind up probably at King Street. And you gotta stay on the bus or wait or catch another one. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just that dumb and had no idea. I mean, I was 18, 19 years old just trying to get to work. Figured a bus is a bus is a bus. I didn't know they went all over like that. And lo and behold, it sure did. Been on that sumbitch for like an hour one time. So there's the courthouse too. They're forever doing construction around this courthouse. Yeah, everybody trying to fucking dodge these buses. That's why you get in the left-hand lane, jackass. Prior to all the buses stopping. But yeah, I feel like they're always doing construction at this courthouse, man. It's a nice courthouse. The area here is not too bad. They made it a little bit more convenient to get in and out of here over the years than what they used to have. Then you've got a couple venues a couple blocks over too, like the Queen and all that. You get a lot of local shows. Sometimes you'll get some bigger name acts that'll come through and play. I mean, they're not going to be like the hottest acts out there at the moment, but I mean, at some point they were. Like, I think like I don't know, I can't think of any that have been through there lately, but usually when I go there I see a lot of like local style bands and stuff that get to play there. Wasn't sure if you're gonna stop there, buddy. Yeah, usually you'll get like a lot of local stuff there. You'll get some older bands that are still touring. I think like Chicago played there at one point, if you're not familiar with them. Ooh, I do not like how this moves my tire. God, you see my fucking... Did you see that? My handlebars are like... Ah! Oh, that might have been the worst bridge I've gone over for something like that. Shit, I just watched Doodle's video about how she had something similar with her tires having to fit the grading just perfectly. Put her into a death wobble at 60 miles per hour. I mean, granted, I'm doing 40-ish, give or take. I only think it's like 35 through here. I still don't want to go down at any speeds, but yeah, it's a little, not what I was looking for. But yeah, I think Chicago played there. For any of y'all old enough to remember Chicago, or Chicago Transit Authority back in the 70s, man. My dad brought me up on some good old classic rock. You know, a lot of like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Chicago, you know, the Doors, all that good stuff. And you know, and as I got older in the 80s and everything like that, you know, I kind of gravitate towards, I mean, you always had like your pop stuff out there. Like my aunt listened to a lot of pop, and by association I also had to hear it. So I guess that's where my tolerance for that kind of music comes up, because I don't hate it, I don't love it, I'm not going to seek it out. But you know, I went the opposite route. I kind of, you know, got entranced by the big four, man. Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and Anthrax. Those are your big ones. And, you know, a lot's changed over the years. You know, Metallica still ain't the same band as what I remember in the 80s, but they still put on a great show. I love going to see them live. I don't really listen to much outside of the first 4 albums, but that's the music snob in me. I mean, the Black Album was cool, but Load, anything after Load, hard for me to get into. Yeah, it's kind of the same way with all the other ones too. Like, I was never a huge Anthrax fan. Like, I'd listen to some of it. Slayer, I feel like you're kind of in that camp. You were probably more Metallica or more Slayer, one of the two, but, you know, fucking Slayer. And then Megadeth. I always liked Megadeth. Always felt like kind of the an extension of Metallica. If that probably sounds horrible to say, because I know Dave Mustaine's not exactly. Well, I feel like I read something that says they kind of you know, they came to a peace agreement at some point down the road. But I know there's some bad blood there for a little bit. But you know, I give some love to Megadeth. But yeah, I cut my teeth on the metal, and yeah, it's kind of been where it's been ever since. Like, that's kind of where my heart lies. I listen to a lot of different stuff, but that's what did it for me initially. This is turning out to be a lot longer of a detour than I thought. I wasn't expecting to wind up back on 13, but I know 95 gets fucked pretty regularly. I only usually like riding on 95 after rush hour's over. Not that rush hour's even begun, but or take it at night when there's less people on that road, because it's always fucking something. But here's a road people have probably been down a million times too. You know, we're gonna skirt around this cement truck here. Wouldn't that have been shitty? You get fucking rear-ended by that and then get encased in cement. It's probably a terrible way to go. But yeah, I did a video about Route 13. It was actually my 13th ride along, so it's a few videos back now, kind of detailing some of the stuff about this road. We're a little bit further down from where I initially left off, because I was heading over to Jersey. I took the 295 exit, but there really ain't much to see on this end of it either. It's 13, you go through the Minquedale area, you pass like a jail and police station and all that, and it just looks pretty much like the rest of 13. People around me are probably like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? A lot, man, a lot. Probably should seek professional help, but fuck it, I'd rather be crazy. But anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing that video about Route 13 and that quick little ride along, I'll put the link here or somewhere in this general area, depending on where my camera's picking me up. And yeah, I'm just gonna get on home from here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.